All right, guys, we did it. We touched 4,200 on the S&P 500 today. Guys, I'm telling you, you got to respect the price action. You got to respect what the charts are telling you. And in this video, I'm going to show you how a simple trend line from today, a record-setting day on the E-mini futures, really all markets like those big tech stocks, all right, but specifically the S&P 500, all right, I'm going to show you how a simple trend line nailed a bullish opportunity, okay, without using any indicators at all. Let's do it. All right, traders, what's happening? It's Mark here at DinoTrading.com, the world's #1 resource on learning how to trade real price action. Okay, we don't mess with indicators. We don't mess with garbage candlesticks. We don't look at chat rooms. We're only interested in the truth about what the charts are telling us. Okay, as you can see here, there is no indicators, no nothing. Okay, these professional, what I call clean charts, do not look anything like this. Okay, you want to know why traders lose? You want to know why every idiot out there was trying to short the S&P, right? Short the S&P, short NASDAQ, short oil. This is why. It's because you guys out there, some of you, not all of you, just some of you, I would say even a majority of you, are using this nonsense, right? It's a clear night and day difference between these retail nonsense charts and what I like to consider professional charts, okay? And guys, if you've seen my videos before, you know that there's nothing new about the strategy here. Okay, there's nothing revolutionary about anything that I've shown you in any of the videos. What is revolutionary is the way that I've programmed the chart style and the way that I've captured this pivot point and this pivot point, thereby allowing us to draw a really nice, accurate trend line. But anyway, guys, I mean, today was interesting. How many of you guys thought we'd ever see 4,200 on the S&P 500, right? I mean, really all asset classes. I mean, even stocks. Look at Facebook stock, all right? Same setup. Draw the trend line connecting this pivot point and this pivot point on these clean charts. Wait for the trend line to break, and, you know, there you have it. So anyway, guys, here's what I've really come to learn over the last, 20 years or so of doing technical analysis in the markets, all right? I would say the biggest and the only important lesson that I've learned from doing technical analysis is that price action doesn't lie. You know what I'm saying? Price action is really, in my opinion, the only thing that gives it to you straight. And many times you may not like what price action's telling you, right? If you really think about it, okay, in this country right now, 40 million people unemployed, 80 million people took a pay cut, 80 million people have, filed for unemployment and stuff. So how is it possible that we tagged an all-time record? You know what I mean? How is it possible that all those idiots who tried to short the market, short the S&P at 4,000, then short the S&P at 4,100, and these idiots are still going to short the S&P at 4,200, right? So the one suggestion I can give you guys out there, all right, and this is being real, this is being honest with you. You guys may not like me saying this, okay? Always respect and follow what the chart is telling you. You may be right, like we were today. It was a beautiful setup for 30 points on the S&P, just a great setup. And of course, in some cases, you might be wrong. You know what I mean? And when you are wrong, you got to cut your losers off really quickly so you don't take the big loss like all these idiots, have been trying to do here, shorting the S&P down here. I mean, they were shorting it down here, and then they were shorting it again down here, right? And look where we are today, 4,200. Something like this, guys, just defies belief. But I'm not terribly surprised, right? When a trend wants to start, guys, there is no force on earth that's going to stop it, right? You guys that have been trying to short this market, think of stepping in front of a speeding train, right? You wouldn't do that. You'd never do that. So why on earth do you have that same attitude of randomly, getting in front or stepping in front of a speeding train with your trading and with your technical analysis, right? Respect what the charts are telling you. 4,200 on the S&P, we closed right on the nose here. Could it keep going up? Sure. Could it sell off tomorrow? Sure. And if it sells off tomorrow, we want to be drawing a bearish trend line in this fashion, and we want to wait for price to smash to the downside, right? So guys, one of the things I really like about trend lines is it just keeps you honest, and it gives you a clue of when you should start paying attention. And if you are one of those guys that you love shorting the market, you're trying to catch that top, okay, that's fine, I get it. But let the trend line do the dirty work for you. Let the trend line do the heavy lifting for you, right? For example, if we jump over to the NQ, all right, the NQ futures here, and you're trying to catch a short on the NQ, watch how to do it properly, all right? Right-click in the chart, go to your list, and find these two in your list, right? And like I said, if you are going to insist on trying to catch a short in any market, the NASDAQ, the S&P, Facebook, whatever, play it accordingly and play it carefully. Makes sense? And when I say play it carefully, what I mean by that is let the trend lines do the dirty work for you. So watch me slap it onto this chart right here. Okay, I'm going to select shorts, add it to the chart, hit this button here that says draw trend lines. And isn't that interesting? How trend lines was able to identify this pivot point and this pivot point for us today. Okay? Not cherry picking. This is from today. And isn't it interesting how the trend lines notified us of a nice breakdown, okay, on the NQ, on the NASDAQ, or really, any symbol that you're trying to short. Okay? Isn't that interesting how a simple trend line, which is layered onto a simple chart, caught a beautiful sell-off today, right? Anyway, guys, here's what I want you to take away from watching this video, all right? I don't care who you are, what you believe in, okay? But here's the reality, here's the truth. We actually need indicator traders, right? And I hate to say this, so don't send me any nasty messages or emails when I say this, but professional traders, as you know, take money from retail traders. It's a zero-sum game, right? For every winner on any one particular trade, as you can see here from today, right? There has to be a loser on that very same trade. So for me, I don't see how this is terribly complicated, guys, right? You either want to be a part of successful trading and traders, or you want to keep doing what you're doing. Makes sense? But listen, at the end of the day, man, I can tell you that you are going to be pleasantly surprised when you layer on these very clean trend lines onto your chart. Get in touch if you guys want a free one-on-one demo. Happy to hook you up. I think you're going to love these automated trend lines. This will do all of the dirty work and the heavy lifting for you. And listen, the market could keep going to 4,500 on the S&P, to 5,000 on the S&P, or it could sell off tomorrow, right? But as professional traders, we don't care. We just want to participate in really powerful moves, okay? And the ability of trend lines to forecast these powerful moves before the move even starts, right, is what I think is going to make a dramatic difference in your trading on day one. All right. Hey, listen, guys, thanks for watching this video recap. Hope you killed it today, and we'll see you on the next trade.